So you think Valve doesn't make mistakes? Well, it definitely does. We are people, so we are always gonna make a few mistakes here and there. But right here, hey, things are getting really spicy. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, your boy, just coming here, making a new video and comparing a few things between Half Life Alyx and Half Life 2. Speaking about complaining though, this is like the new piece of the puzzle right here, which was missed in Half Life Alyx mem, reviews, things, whatever. Like, hey, we got the details over there, brother. Details at all. Source 2 is like taking over, man. I love it. However, we're gonna come right here, right back here and discuss more very soon. But anyway, today we're gonna make a comparison and see things that are missed in Half-Life Alyx, because you know very much better, Valve is known as that kind of company which is making the games very detailed, right? So if you just go and look, let's say in Half-Life 1 at one special alien, you're gonna see that, man, that kind of aliens have a lot of details over there. At some point, if there is no enemy nearby them, they are just sitting to sleep, or they are standing by. There's a lot of animations and details in Half-Life 1, and there goes same for Half-Life 2. However, in one of my last videos, maybe barnacles versus everything, you guys complained about one thing. So there is this kind of thing where in Half-Life 2, if a barnacle eats a poison zombie, then the barnacle just dies, which in Half-Life Alyx doesn't happen. Let's see if this is true or not. So we are right here in Half-Life 2. Basically, I just spawned a barnacle over there and a poison zombie ready to jump to my head right now. Let's see what's going to happen, if you said in the comments is true or not. There we go. Alright, we're making this, come on. Let's check this out. Oh my god, he just followed that. Bro, you were right. You were actually right. You're the champion right here, you're actually right. The barnacle really dies from the poison zombie. But in Half-Life Alyx doesn't happen though. And a lot of people were very disappointed about this kind of things. I'm gonna mention to you, before we going much further into details right here, I want to mention to you that Valve is like one of my favorite companies of gaming from the entire world. There's a lot of companies over there, but Valve is just like my favorite company. And even if this video is gonna be harsh against Valve, hey, I have much respect for Valve. That's why I bought their Valve Index. That's why I paid like 1,000 euro and not decided to buy Zaki Baki whatever, the 200 what's that name called, Oculus. I prefer to trust more Game Mule in this situation than Zaki whatever. So remember the fact that I love Valve very much. Alright, let's move on. Alright boys, we are in Half-Life Alyx at right exactly at the end of the game, where we're gonna check out a major detail which is actually missed from Alyx. Now, before that, I just have to tell you that this detail could not be seen from this angle right here. From this perspective, it's not be seen only if you just cheat on the game. So basically, using no clip and just moving on right here. No, we're not gonna look at that. Don't worry, don't be like that, dude. We're just going to check Alyx back right here, and as we can see, man, isn't anything missing right here?
Oh my god.
It is, exactly, that kind of thing. So my question right here is, why is this detail, which is a very major one, missed. Of course, Valve maybe thought, hey, whatever, the players are not gonna see the back of Alyx since they're gonna watch from this angle. They're not gonna see anything right there, so we're not going to just put more details into her back, because we have to focus on the VR, working much better for the players. So, yeah, that's what I think though, but this one, hey, is a very important thing right here. A very, very, very major detail, because if we don't see those kind of holes in the back of Alyx, we would think Half-Life 2 Episode 2, a few chapters of Half-Life 2 Episode 2 just didn't matter at all, right? Like 2 or 3 chapters, if I think correctly, trying to get Alyx back on her track. And there is, in the meantime, there is actually this important scene where G-Man is shown and tell us about unforeseen consequences, everything. Hey, these kind of details right here, they are missed. Those 2 holes made by Hunter, they are not here. I don't really care though, but hey, I prefer Valve to make this kind of holes be back again right in Half-Life 3 maybe. It depends of the time. It always depends of the time. Maybe in the meantime, in Half-Life 3, Alyx could heal if there's gonna be a few years more. After that, Alyx is gonna heal, whatever, we're not gonna see this kind of thing anymore. But hey, that's one kind of thing. Alright boys, so let's go into the next detail right here, and we're focusing straight to this adversary. Man, I don't know if I pronounced this wrong or correct, but I don't care. Anyway, this is like the most scariest creature I ever met in the Half-Life universe. If there is like one thing to be scared in all of this kind of world, I do not want to know that this alien is existing right here in real life, right? But there is one kind of thing which always makes this alien so scary. And this is, my friends, the writing, which is missing right here. So basically, this looks like some Asian writing, but it's not Asian. It looks very, very similar, but it's not. It's some kind of alien language, and there is like this writing, which right here is missed. I thought that, hey, this kind of writing was always so creepy because it made this kind of creature to be so mysterious. This kind of creature could actually talk with humans. This creature is just very, very special, and this writing, I'm not sure why is it missing now, why there is no details into this anymore, because man, I really love that kind of writing. That design was very, 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 very fascinating. Alright boys, so we are on the last part of the game, Half-Life Alyx, where Eli is finally alive. I'm glad for that, but I'm missing Alyx right now because we play so much with Alyx, and right now she's just gone on the edge of G-Man, whatever. There is this kind of thing which I want to mention first. Do you see the dog right here? He's very, very nice, he's cool and all, but hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to Valve. He didn't miss like this detail. They didn't miss this kind of thing. That thing over there, which I thought, hey, it's really cool to look on dog. That's fantastic though. But there is like one last thing to discuss. Instead of this Easter egg, which you might never have seen in the end of the episode, that the G-Man is just basically just watching you while you are talking with Eli Vance and taking the crowbar from his hand. There is this kind of detail Valve has missed from Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and that's the ring of Eli Vance. If you think very carefully, if you try to replay it, hey, Eli Vance in Half-Life 2 Episode 2 has that kind of ring on his hands, and it's so detailed, like it shines very, very bright. You could see it from the distance actually. But right here in Half-Life Alyx, hey, I just don't see it. There is nothing on the left hand. Let's just check on the right hand as well. See, like there is actually nothing. There is not the ring on his hand. Now this ring was very special for Eli Vance because it belonged to his wife Azian. I don't know how it's pronounced though. She actually died in Black Mesa incident Eli Vance and Alyx were the only one who survived this kind of thing. But in Half-Life 2 beta files, there's actually some cut dialogue talking about his wife, and if I think this correctly, hold on. Eli was to explain to Gordon at Black Mesa East that after the resonance cascade, he found Alyx alone with her mother's wedding ring in her hand, suggesting that the jewel carried by Alyx was originally a ring instead of a necklace. Alright, so it seems that Alyx's necklace is still over there intact, which I love it. Yep, we got it over there, it's confirmed. But, speaking about Eli Vance, he still doesn't own that ring. I don't know what happened though. It seems like that kind of thing just stole it, huh? G-Man just stole it. Man, I'm not sure. But, I'm not convinced though. Why in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Valve decided to give this ring to Eli Vance. If there is an explanation though, why did they delete it like in Half-Life Alyx? Probably they just forgot it. Probably they didn't care so much about this kind of details. Alright lads, so at the end of the day, we are asking ourselves why these kind of details in the game are missing. If you think about it, this is a VR introduction for Half-Life universe, and especially for Valve though. Like when Valve decided to make the Index their VR, they thought, hey, if we want to make this kind of thing popular, we have to make a special game for the audience, which Portal was not gonna work because this gonna make you sick motion, but Valve Half-Life was like the perfect option for them. So instead of trying to make details into the game like we used to see in Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, they decided, bro, whatever, let's just focus more on the VR so we could give a great experience to people and make this an historical moment for the early access of VR. I'm not judging Valve for just missing this kind of details in Half-Life Alyx. I'm actually more into the fact that I preferred more details for the Valve Index VR than for the game itself, because the game doesn't have like Source 2 Gmod right now. However, let me remind you one thing. These kind of details are missed, but Half-Life 3 should not miss this kind of details, because people gonna have expectations, lot of expectations to just finish this story. If they do not give time into this kind of detail, a lot of people might be very disappointed about this fact. But Source 2 is promising, I'm telling you. Source 2 is very promising though. However, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I respect Valve too much. I'm mentioning this again, I respect Valve too much. I prefer to buy the Valve Index from Game Mule instead of Zuki to just open his front camera from the VR and see my girlfriend naked on the bed. But anyway guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you like it. More Half-Life Alyx, more Half-Life content is coming right on this channel. This channel is dedicated for Half-Life, whatever, and maybe Valve games, so subscribe right here. And I'll check you guys later because I have to make some food right now. So, see ya.